Have we got here? Hold on, please tell me we've managed to pull this through. Oh my god, this would be such a crazy win if we pull this off, man. The Mega Saga continues, boys and girls, as we are playing with Mega Manectric. But not any Mega Manectric, by the way. We're playing with a Mega Manectric that plays 4 of the new Acerola supporter card. Forgot its full name. Every supporter card has a weird word at the end of it now. Ignition, transition, magnition, tension. But this Acerola, you see, it has a really cool effect. If your opponent has 2 or less prize cards, you can choose a Pokemon and prevent all damage done to it by an EX Pokemon, effectively giving it a Mimikyu ability straight onto any Pokemon. So what this deck is trying to do is just get Mega Manectric charged up and attacking and controlling the prize trade with Magneton, of course, by using its ability that allows it to accelerate energy from the discard pile into play. And then play Acerola as much as you can the moment your opponent has 2 or less prize cards remaining. And it's a really fun way to play this deck instead of just throwing it into some sort of, electric deck. It's much more unique, and I like it for that. Nonetheless, we're going to go for a Vessel here and just get a bunch of energy out. And I don't know. Okay, no, I do know what I'm playing against. I'm playing against the old Dengo. That's fine. I need to stop using the reversals, by the way, man. They need to fix this. Oh, no, I think they might be fixing a reversal bug. I don't know just yet. But you know what? We'll go for a Thunder Jolt. That's fine. As they do bench a Mimikyu. That's a card that will get in the way of things. I didn't expect that to come down. I thought this would just be a Dengo with the old, Joltik and that. But no, they have to throw this bad boy down. Okay, it's a little scary, but fine. What I can do, though, is go for a Flash Ray. And I think that's really good. Let me evolve this as well, actually, because that Iron Hands cannot hit me for an arm press next turn. I like that. And then I just go for a Riotous Blasting. And I guess I can just use Magneton to attack onto the Mimikyu if that becomes an issue. So it's not the end of the world, really, is it? You know what I mean? It's fine. As they do arm press me for nothing. Uh-oh, brother, you got a bit confused there, didn't you? You can't hit me, silly. As I think I'm just going to KO it. Saving the boss is fine. And look how straightforward this deck is. This is what I like about these more unique mega decks, is they're relatively straightforward. So they're quite easy to just straight pick up and play, which for me is much more fun. Because I ain't got to spend 20, 30 minutes trying to figure out how a deck works. I just pick it up, throw it in there, and see what happens. I guess it's very similar to the Kangaskhan deck as well, right? Okay, Mimikyu's coming up. We can take out this next turn, but I'd rather not discard all my energy to do that, mind you. I mean, we can get away with it, but it's looking like it's correct here to get some Magnetons going because they're going to just Mimikyu me. Which means in that case, actually is correct for me to boss KO discard Riotous on the Fez. Right? No, that does make more sense, actually. Because they're just going to keep Mimikyu in play. I might as well discard the energy and then go for Magneton. So if that's the case, I think I need all my Magnemite out. Magneton does 40 energy. 40 damage. Oh, no. That's so bad against Mimikyu. I mean, it's 2-hit KOing, so I guess it's something. Sure thing. I could have also Acerola, actually. No, that wouldn't apply. What am I talking about? It's fine. It's fine. Here's what we're going to do. If they're going to force Mimikyu up, then we're going to be prepared for that. I'm going to Ultra Ball here. I'm going to get a Magneton out. And I do need the double, though. I do need 2 to get energy into play. Or I just kind of wait it out. Free retreat, attach energy. I don't know. Let's just get the 2 extra prizes here while we can. And here I am low-key hoping they bench a 2-prizer, but they're not going to do that. That's just not going to happen. Okay, Pokegear, I'll take it. What I like about this deck as well is you can just straight up Riotous Blasting like every turn, hitting 330 damage constantly for massive KOs. I think that's neat. But it's wild that 330 isn't enough to OHKO everything now because of the Megas. Especially something like a Lucario, right? But then again, you're just going to have a bad time against Lucario. Let's be real, Lucario's going to walk over the Manectric. But that aside, doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. There's a Ghost Eye coming in, and I want to have some energy. There it is. Let's see how we should go about this. I probably don't want to be Ionoing. That's a fact. So I'll just get a Carmine out. And I will attach to Magneton and go for another Carmine. Okay, so I could use Magneton now. I think I actually do that, right? I think that's the correct move to make. And I also believe I get rid of the Acerolas because it's just not going to apply here. And so if I use Magneton now and just try and win the 2-hit KO prize trade, which is what they're forcing me on, so, it is what it is, and just accelerate 1 here, and maybe... No, I'm going to put them all on Magnemite. Screw it. Let's do it. And the fact that I'm having to do a 2-hit KO matchup against a Mimikyu is just silly. But that's the ladder, isn't it? We'll just hit 40 there. They hit me. I hit 40 back. And then we go for another Magneton. We're up on that front. But this is a weird one. We're not even needing to play the Acerola this matchup. It's just odd. But we'll take it, as they are going to boss up the Magnemite. Well, it's a knockout, right? So that makes sense, I guess. that could cause problems. That said, I do have a one of Stretcher in this build. So again, of course, this is another deck I found in Japan. I keep my eyes peeled. I find the fun ones and go, oh, that would be fun to cover. And I know this list does have one form of recovery for the Magnemites that I'm going to need to get. Let's just get rid of, in this case then, no, I get rid of Puffin because I don't have Rod in here. I know that. Just make sure I've got my Stretcher. It's there. That's good. I can also Hero's Cape. Wait, hold on. That would be Hero's Cape and a Magneton. You wouldn't think I'd be doing that, would you? Let's attach that here. And I nearly overvolt discharge there. Oh my lord, that would have been tragic. We'll just go for the Electro Ball. And then I guess I can chase the Cape and the Stretcher next turn, and we can definitely get a win here. It's an awkward one, though, isn't it? It's really odd, but yeah, sure thing, man. Whatever works for you. Sacred Ash coming in as they recover some of their Pokemon. Attach a reversal to the Mimikyu. I still don't know what this deck is. I mean, you've got Fairs, you've got Hands, you've got Reversal, you've got Fire Energy. That usually shouts Darmanitan. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Let's throw this here. I'm going to Ultra Ball away, probably the Jack. I'm just going to Carmine here. Get myself a Magneton. Not a Magneton, a Manectric. Why is there so many lightning Pokemon starting with M, man? It's confusing. Oh, we got the Cape. Let's go. Let's throw you down. You think you're getting my Magneton? No shot, mate. I'm going to take these Mimikyus down to Funky Town. I'm going to knock you out and have you for dinner. And you think you're going to try and stop me here? No shot. Will they attach to the other Mimikyu? What are you going to do? Retreat? Go on, just scoop. Look, they've taken a long time here just waiting and pausing. Just give me a free win for a start. Why not? Do you know what? We'll take it. Goes to show this deck does have some flexibility. I like that. But I never thought by going into these games here that I'll be taking a win with Magneton. But that's what I love about this game. Let's go into the next one where hopefully we can get those Acerolas going. Let's see how we do here. Snorunt in the active. That's interesting. And we do get Vitality Band. Hello. This is a pretty okay hand, believe it or not. I'm actually kind of okay with this. I just need a little bit more energy. That's kind of all I'm needing. But we'll see. Let's attach an energy here, end our turn, and see what the stars give us, hey? I think an energy top deck would be quite nice. Let's see how this goes. Nestball coming in as they go for an Impudent. We're playing Grimmsnarl. Okay. As they do go for a Vessel and an Evolution here. Get rid of Morgrem. Makes sense. Because you're going to be evolving into one, you know what I mean? So, I don't know how this is going to play out, but we'll just see how it goes. I mean, we can 1-hit KO it, but using the Manectric 1-hit KO is such a heavy cost that you have to be so, you have to have, clairvoyance to know how to go about using that attack with this deck, because it can be very difficult. Anyway, it's a Puffin. That low-key sucks, but we'll just go for Magneton and Manectric, I guess. I think I evolve it, and probably Ultra Ball here to get another Manectric. And then evolve, but do I just evolve retreat? Is that what I do? I think it is. I think I just evolve retreat because this is a little bit awkward. I need to get some energy going, man. I need energy flow, bro. Sort me out, brother out. I'll evolve again and just kind of hope for the best here, but come on, sort me out. Go for Amani. How about that, Ringo? Go for Amani. Their name's Ringo. You can't see it, but go for Amani. Do a man a solid. Where's the paid actors when you need them? Oh, interesting enough, they actually get Maractus. I did not see that coming, but I'm also not against it because I can just evolve to Magneton and discard it and, well, KO it to retreat it if I really need to. He says with a 1-card hand of Vitality Band. But hey, let me think. I know I could artist onto Thin here, but I don't. This deck, should I say, gets punished hard for overbenching, and I mean very, very hard. What you want with this deck is to end up with a single Manectric in play and nothing else, and then go for Acerola. That's what this deck wants to do at the end. And if you bench one Pokemon wrong, they could Gust KO for game, depending on how things go. You're trying to have a lot of control over the prize trade. So giving them an option to take a prize can be a game changer. Just pointing that one out. Okay, that's an energy. That's really good. Let's just manually attach here. You can keep going for your Maractus. That's fine. I'm going to keep attaching to my Manectric as they do evolve into a Morgrem again. An Artisan 4. I expected that. A Monkey Dory. And they corner yet again. This is where I need some loving. Oh, Acerola. Hello. A bit early. just a tad. But that's okay. You know, it's fine at the end of the day. And I wonder what they're going to do now, right? Can they even retreat this Maractus? Have they been a bit too hasty here? They could just pass, mind you. Odds are they have Air Balloon with the oven here, right? Yeah, Secret Box Air Balloon. Probably just going to swing into my Magnemites. Here's the question. Do I just go straight into a 1-hit KO with Riotous Blasting on the Grimmsnarl? I mean, that's something you could do. As I said, considering that is super important because they could then just boss KO Magneton and you're screwed. So maybe I don't go for the Oko, especially considering, that they have another Morgrim. I think it's correct to actually just go for like Riotous Blasting twice for the KO and then use this Magneton to charge up this Manectric. It just seems like that's probably the strat. But we'll just have to wait and see. They get their cards with their secret box there. And they do indeed Artisan for another Monkey Dory. Tell you what, this is very, very similar to the Champions League. Is it Champions League one? Is it Yokohama? The old, that list looks very similar to that. If I got the right place in the right tournament, correct? If you know, you know. But either way, there's the Spikemuth grabbing themselves a Grimmsnarl EX as they do retreat into it. And they did accelerate to both the Morgrim and the Grimmsnarl. This Donnie knows what he's doing. An Ultra Ball coming in too, you definitely go for the Frostlass here, right? Man, that deck is playing as smooth as butter. Look at it. It's got everything out by what, turn 3? Well, no, actually, that's a lie because we both were kind of just sitting here doing nothing for a couple of turns. But still, one secret box and all of a sudden you're kind of cooking. Oh, you're going to corner me for KO? I mean, yeah, it makes sense, right? I don't know why I'm so surprised by that. That's like genuine logic. I've got to think here now because this Magneton could go down anytime soon. And that would be a little worrying. But I think I'm just going to go for do I Flash Ray? I think you should Flash Ray in this instance anyway. Frustratingly, that's going to put some damage on me, and I'm kind of worried it can creep up, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, we're down to 270. I don't think they can ping enough onto me to take a KO that way. That's okay. There's a Magneton. That's good. But when it comes to double Monkey with Grimmsnarl, it's kind of concerned. All right, so 80 HP here. You ping 30 on me. You can ping another... Well, you can only do once. You can do 60. So as it stands, this Magneton needs to be used next turn. Wait! I don't think that's going to be happening. Assuming, by the way, that they do have the energy for the Monkey Dory. If not, I'm probably going to try and get another Magnemite down. It seems like that would be the move. That said, I could just attach here, no? Go for a Riotous Blasting for a 1-hit KO. And if they do it, then I can just Vessel, try and get Acerolas out. And then just go for a Flash Ray and then maybe follow up with Riotous Blasting. That could be a move. Unless what I do... This might actually be smarter. No, I think this is more correct. What I do is double Vessel Carmine and then just use Magneton on the fresh Manectric. Oh, interestingly enough, they're going to soften this bad boy up. Okay. Oh, I guess if they can just double monkey this next turn, can't they? All right. So I think my idea is probably best. I think I have to use Magneton this turn. I think that has to happen. So let's get that set up. We'll go for Vessel again. Like so, get 2 energy, attach here, go for Carmine. Now we need Acerolas. Like, that's how we do it. Okay, Acerola. Just gotta hope there's no Ionos. That's what we're hoping for. Okay, let's use the Magneton because it's just gonna happen anyway. And I think, actually, now that I think about it, I do just take the KO with the active Mega Manectric. I think that's what I do. Yeah, okay, so the prize map is working fine for me here. We're just gonna Riotous Blasting. Now, what the correct move for them is here is for them to not 1-hit KO my Mega Manectric, and instead Gust swing this one and just like put 90 on that. Like, oh wait, they could do that. Oh no, that's fine. That still kind of works out in my favor. Yeah. No. So the correct move for them here is to Gust swing into this and then use Monkey Dory to put 60 here and then use the Shadow Bullet to put another 30 for the 90 damage to 1-hit KO it, getting a free swing on me. I can Acerola though, and that's kind of my ace up my sleeve. It's just whether or not we can survive long enough. That's the problem. Because of these bloody Monkey Dories. Let's see. Granted, we are playing against one of the stronger decks in the format, so I'm not expecting a win. If I get it, that's a dub. At least in my book, you know? Let's see if they pull it off. They do need the Gust play. No, it's... Oh, no. Hold on. With this Lily, they can get a counter catcher. We know they're 1 counter catcher down. This deck typically plays 2 from what I've seen. But what they're going to Monkey Dory to says so much here. Oh, okay. All right. I think we've kind of got away with that one a bit. But if they don't... wait, I might have to take a 1-hit KO here. Hold on. Oh, no. They've got Ursaluna. Okay. I still might need to take a 1-hit KO. What if I Gust up Ursaluna? That could be a strat. Oh, it's just because of all this little extra damage that they're pinging. It's making it annoying. I kind of don't know what to do here. I don't think I Gust. No, I think I have to Acerola, right, to, like, survive. Okay, if I double Acerola here, I just win, no? Wait, I need to use my brain, bro. All right, well, it's definitely an Acerola. It's just whether or not it's a 1-hit KO move here. I don't think it is. Oh, no, it's not. I can just Riotous Blasting for 200, right? Riotous Blasting for 200. That's what I do. I don't get KO'd. Then I Flash Ray, and that prevents the Blood Moon from hitting me. Oh, we could be in here. This could be really good for us. Let's see. They Arven. What shenanigans can they pull off? The one problem, of course, is they can just chip away with the Monkey Dory here. Like, they can do that, and they just got an E-switch as well. They could bench another monkey and just go crazy. But if we get another Acerola next turn, we could pull through here, and this would be disgusting. Let's see. There's an Adrenabrain coming in. Oh, wait, no, I can't. If they Adrenabrain here, I can't flash. But no, I can just Acerola, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, my brain is fandangled. It's all over the gaff. Oh, no, I can flash Ray. That's a KO anyway. Because of the Frostlass? I think it is. Have we got hit? Hold on. Please tell me we've managed to pull this through. Oh, my God. This would be such a crazy win if we pull this off, man. I think they know as well. I think they've realized what's going on. Devolution! No! Are you kidding me? You're gonna oh my God. You'll have... Oh no. Oh wait, it didn't work? Wait, why did Devo not work? Why did it not work? What happened? What happened? Wait, did Acerola block a devolution? During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects? Oh my God. I think we've managed to pull this one out of the bag. I think we've done it. I think we have. Oh my God. Let's play another Acerola. This is insanity. Just to be mega safe, I'm gonna Flash Ray. How have we done that? Oh my Lord. That is... This deck is stupid, man. I am literally... I'm mind boggled right now. I genuinely thought we were done, bro. I thought that devolution ruined everything, but it didn't. The Acerola saved us. That is insane. And my opponent can't do anything. They can't knock me out. I've got boss. I mean, it's a scoop. Come on, man. That is insane. I swear to God, if you do not subscribe for that, or at least leave a like, I don't know what I can do, man. That was disgusting. We need to calm down. Let's just get into the next game and see how that one goes. I don't think this is a wall deck, so that makes me feel a bit better because I don't want to see no walls anymore. I want to play my electric deck. Let me do it. Do it. I think I'm going to attach here and then end turn because my hand is kind of bad, but hopefully we get one good top deck and we start cooking, or they Iono. I'll take that as well. Let's see. They go for a Dark Energy on the Monkey, and they go for an Artisan. Not really useful for me right now. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to like plan out and play this deck. Oh, Snow. Well, that's different. I thought this was Gardevoir, but it turns out it's not. It looks like we're playing Badoo. And you know what? I'm kind of fine with that. We can just one-hit KO them very easily. We're limiting our Pokemon in play, so they can't really trap anything. Oh, wait. It is Gardy, but you're just playing as Frostlass? Gardy Frostlass. The more you know. Donnie's cooking, and I love it. You're doing something different. More power to you, mate. All right, let's see what we get here. An energy would be nice. Oh, do you know what? I actually do like that. A part of me was like, oh, I want an energy so I can boss KO Rolls. But wait, I was like, we're fine. Let's just go for a Hero's Cape here then. Go for an Ultra Ball. Get rid of these two. Get a Magneton out. And I think the best way to play this is to just have one Magneton to accelerate and just keep going with Riotous Blasting or Flash Ray, whichever you prefer, without discarding an energy, even if you have the KO. And then from there, take your time to charge up another electric, right? That seems like the move. Speaking of, this is going to be a very bad Magneton. I don't like this, but I think we're fine. So I'm just going to do it and see what happens. Like, that's a poor Magneton, but it might work out for us. Because look, what we're going to do now is effectively work to KO this Mega Manectric, and then when the other Mega Manectric comes up, we then start using our Acerolas. I think that is the strat. So from this point on, no more Magnetons. That's the idea. Also, this is a very researchable hand in terms of the strat we're looking to do. I hope my opponent kind of just passes here, because that gives me a turn to attach to the Mega Manectric, or even the bench. Actually, the bench Manectric probably makes more sense, and just go from there. There's a Hilda. All right. Bear in mind, the Frostlass doesn't really affect us, so that's good. I like that. But yeah, no, I like this idea, because obviously, if Grimmsnarl works with Frostlass, then why can't Gardy? Don't get me wrong, Frostlass is great because you do a lot more bench damage, but listen, man, the thinking. I'm with you. I'm with you. So from this point on, all we need are electrics and Acerolas. That's it. I could boss, actually, and KO the Curlier. That's probably correct. All right, let's do that. We'll boss KO Curlier, and then we can next turn go for a research. Yeah, that's definitely right. Let's do it. Flash Ray. And you're seeing this deck, I think, work as intended now, which is lovely, especially after that first game, which was very strange. Ultra Ball there. That's good. They do attach to a Monkey Dory. And Buddy Puffin again for another Rolls. Just a quick reset, really, if you think about it. Now, I could get away with one more Magneton, you know, go down to the old one prize. And I might. To be fair, I could do that. I could honestly do that, couldn't I? Oh, yeah, you really can. Yeah, do you know, I'm figuring this out just as much as you watching this, trust me. Yeah, I could set up another Magneton. instead of trying to do manual attachments, because if you just pull off 2 Magnetons, then your opponent has to take 4 prizes off of 2 Mega Manectrics. So now that I think about it, it is kind of correct. I think it's too late now, though, because of the Monkey Dories and all that and Frostlass. So I think I'm just going to manually attach, and that's okay, because I don't think we need any more Magnetons. So let's just go for a Mega Manectric here, or at least another Magneton for now, right? Let's go for that, and then just research, I think, is what we want. No Acerola, that's wild. All right, well, there you go. And from here, I think I'd just go for another Flash Ray. So yeah, very simple deck to play, but I like it for that reason. And if they come up with a Gardevoir EX, we just go for a good old Riotous Blasting. And at that point, it does make sense to me to maybe try and get another Magnemite down. Yeah, see, I'm locked in, bro. My brain's working now. I've understood the mechanics of this thing, innit? And now we're looking fine. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Monkey Dory Confusion. That could be a pain. Well, I can't just constantly... Oh, wait, no, it does nothing. What am I talking about? They can't even hit me because of Flash Ray. All I gotta do is just retreat and swing. And if they confuse me again, retreat and swing. Just go between 2 Manectric. This is looking pretty good if you ask me, actually. Well, they do Adrenabrain. Also, one thing to note, by the way, actually, whilst they do their turn, is I think this deck needs like a singular copy of a Vitality Band. That seems to be very common when it comes to Mega Pokemon, but a lot of Mega Pokemon seem to cap at 200 for some reason. Unless you're Lucario, because, you know, Lucario gets everything, but you know what I mean. Vitality Band, though, seems to be something that you could put in this deck for simple Gust Fez KOs, you know? So that's something to bear in mind. But again, we're just going to absolutely walk over this Gardevoir deck, I think. We're just going to have a great time. As they do go for an Artisan here, and they Brock Scouting. Right, please get a Curlier, because I'm just going to boss it again if I get it off the gear. That would be hilarious. Come on. They would scoop after that, no? No, they won't scoop. They're a trooper. They'll go the whole way through, I'm sure of it. As much as I would be the type to scoop if that happened. Well, there we go. Adrenabrain does... No, sorry, Mind Bend does nothing. Does confuse, but we've got the retreat, so that's fine. I kind of want to boss you. That would be funny. Please give it a boss. Oh, for a sec I fought, man. I fought for a sec. Well, in that case, I'm just going to get Acerola's Mischief out, attached to this Manectric retreat for free, and then just cook. I think I need to thin out now, so let's get that going. We're going to get rid of an energy here and get rid of some of the energy with an Ultra Ball as well as a Manectric. I'll also grab the Magnemite. Could put it into play, but as it stands... Do you know what? I think I can. Yeah, I think I can put it into play, because even if they do KO it, the prize mapping still works. So I will put it in play. I will go for a Flash Ray, and weirdly enough, we're not seeing Acerola. This deck's all about using Acerola, and I've made it the whole gimmick of this video, but it's not being needed. We're just steaming through this. They do go for a Night Stretcher. If you get Gardevoir, you know it's just GG, right? Like, it's just a wrap if you come up with Guardian Swing. Oh, they got Mega Guardian. I didn't even think about Mega. Oh, 460? Okay, all right. Sorry, I didn't know your game, apparently. That's my bad. Although your Mega Symphonia is only doing, what, 100 damage? No, not even. It's doing nothing. It can overflow wishes, but yeah, that's rough. That is very rough. But hey ho, it is what it is. I could, though, just Riotous Blasting here and then literally go for a Magneton and Riotous Blasting again. That's a genuine strat. But then again, I could just hit a 200 and Riotous Blasting the next turn, right? I don't have to double Riotous. Yeah, that's something to actually consider. All right, no, we're fine. They do go for the Night Stretch. Bench a Monkey Dory as well. And I'm assuming they're going to overflow wishes here. I'm assuming that's what they want to do. Moonlit Hill coming in too. Surprised it wasn't the, they don't have the drawing one, the one that draws your cards, but sure. They do go for an overflowing wishes. That's very nice. It's very nice for us. Accelerates a bunch of energy into play, and it's going to set up some crazy damage for that Guardy, but I can get a swing on it. That's okay. I can set up the Acerola. This is looking perfectly fine. In fact, now it kind of makes sense to go for the Riotous Blasting, because if they attack me with Gardevoir, they just lose. Well, that happens anyway, doesn't it? Do you know what? I think I'm going to Riotous Blasting, but I don't think I'm going to discard. There's just no need to. We're just going to do the 200. And that's such a nice privilege with the Manectric. Like, there's no way, even with 3 Monkey, they can't get away from a second Riotous. Oh, but wait, with the Moonlit Hill, can they? No, they can't. No, wait. Hold on. No, so Moonlit Hill, how much does that heal? 30. And then you Monkey 2 away. Oh my God, wait, they can get away with it. Wait, hold on. That Jacques means they might not have the... I think we might have just about pulled through here. I can't lie. You have to wait and see. They do attach to the rolls. Yeah, they're going to have to retreat this Mega Gardevoir somehow. They want to stay in this, but I don't think it's happening. I don't think we're going to need the Acerola. We have been steaming through this. Yeah, that's wild. You play Vessel? Why didn't you? What are you doing? You could have completely avoided the one at KO here. Were they out of Dark? They've got 2 in the discard pile. They could have been out of Dark energy. But brother, what are you doing? Oh, that is tragic behavior. There's a Mega Symphonia. For a knockout, mind you. But I'm just going to do it back. They were so close to actually making problems there. But hey-ho, we've got the one-hit KO. Just have the one-hit KO. And just for a bit of fun, to make the title worth it, there we go. Acerola. They scoot. They don't give me the chance to play it. What a fraud. Okay, so I may have forgotten to record the outro. I do apologize. In my excitement, I just kind of forgot to do it. And now I've got to sit here and yap for 20 seconds, 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Are you going to click that? You're going to click that button to watch the next video? I hope you do.